Trull makes the entrees and sides, while Joe does biscuits and desserts. The husband and wife team own the Grits Groceries restaurant, located in Belton, South Carolina.
I spent 20 years in fine dining, and I did not want fine dining. So what I wanted was, we call it eclectic soul food.
The food is influenced by formal training, travels, by 10 years spent working in one of the capitals of American cuisine, New Orleans. That influence seems strongest, as Chris Mitchell, who moved to South Carolina from Louisiana, can attest.
It reminds me of a little restaurant maybe in New Orleans. It kind of makes me feel like I'm at home. It's fun. It's not just you come and eat. It's like, to me, it's like an experience. I feel like I'm not homesick anymore.
Heidi and Joe were content in New Orleans, working together at one of Emerald Lagasse's restaurants, and then Heidi opening her own place.
I thought I would never come back to South Carolina. I was pretty sure I would stay in New Orleans forever.
The South Carolina natives, though, decided to leave New Orleans in 2005.
Contrary to belief, we did not move here because of Katrina. We moved here the month before Katrina.
It wasn't a natural disaster, but the pending birth of their son that caused Heidi and Joe to return to their roots.
When you have a son and you're looking at where your child's going to go to school, so we chose this for a better quality of life for him.
We had a baby and realized that education wasn't really a good option in New Orleans, the school system. So we moved back to this area for the school system.
The couple looked all over South Carolina and North Carolina, but it was a building at a lonely crossroads that seemed like the right fit.
Everywhere we went, I passed this building, and I said, you know, that's my place. I need to be there. That's where I need to be.
I love old buildings, and this just seemed like to be a great little spot with a lot of character.
While others would have seen zero foot traffic and a minimal local population from which to draw, the Trulls saw just the right spot to create Grits Groceries.
The challenge, I mean, the fact that we're actually in the center of the universe, which is the middle of nowhere, and that we can still get people to come.
I felt like we were in the middle of enough large cities and small towns that there would be a draw of people.
For the kind of place they were creating, Heidi and Joe thought the isolation might actually work to their advantage.
I think people like the funky little place like this out in the middle of nowhere. Makes it worth the drive.
And the people that take the time to drive this far want to be here.
This particular restaurant probably would not have the same feel in downtown Greenville. You know, we wouldn't be the kind of restaurant that we are.
All these years later, taking the chance on this spot has paid off. Grits Groceries draws customers from Greenville, Charlotte, and even Atlanta.
We can draw from the larger cities of people that want something a little more different. They may be doing something else. You know, there may be a Clemson football game. There may be something else going on, but I'm pretty sure they're coming just to Grits Groceries.
Whatever the reason for coming this far out into the country, the food better be good, or people won't make the drive a second time. Heidi and Joe have held up well under that pressure.
I think we've created something unique, and you know, every day people come in and they leave happy, and so as long as people are leaving happy, we've done a good job.
It's crowded every time they open the doors, but the 7 tables and the food bar, seating for about 40, really gets a workout every Saturday. They'll feed 300 to 350 people here for breakfast and lunch.
I cook really fast. We have to cook really fast. When the weather's nice, we seat another 20 or 30 outside, and so we just have to cook really fast.
To keep things new and customers happy, there's a constant churn on the menu.
Our menu changes every day. We put it on our website on Mondays, but it changes a little bit every day, and it depends on what's growing, what's coming in.
What is offered generally changes with the seasons.
Everything revolves around cooking, you know, what's fresh and what's in season and what's local.
I can tell you where everything we have came from. Nothing is sourced out of state.
So far, everything about the restaurant has been a success. That even extends to the name, Grits Groceries. It does its job.
Most people want to know what it means. They want to know where the groceries are. See in your tummy? It's an old blues song. If I don't love you, eggs ain't poultry, grits ain't groceries, and Mona Lisa was a man. I thought that would be a cute name for this business.
Normally, when a place is a hit such as this, the owners are thinking about expanding, getting a bigger place in a spot with a higher traffic count. Heidi and Joe, however, say that's not what they have planned.
We're working on a product line of our seasonings and sauces. We have a cookbook out, and we're working on a second book. But just anything that we can do from here. We're not looking to go back into a city or expand to a second location. We just want to be here and enjoy being here.